Hi, folks. Good morning. Now, I'm going to wrap up this quick video with some really great information, guys. Now, the Caribbean. A couple of days ago, the last video I did, I told you there was some huge seismic activity happening around Dominican Republic, north of Punta Cana, between Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, out over there in the water. Now, within the past 3 days, folks, two towards 3 days, they've had over 200 earthquakes. I am going to repeat this one more time within the past 2 to 3 days between Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico out in the water, which is not that far from both islands, have received over 200 earthquake. Now, yesterday evening, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is basically a fault line that run all the way alongside the Caribbean, that go all the way up to the northern, the North American continent. It run alongside New York, all the way up there. Boston go alongside up to Canada. It run along the shorelines, the coastline of these places. Now, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, which is closest to the Caribbean, had a 6.2 magnitude. This is going to trigger even more quakes around the Caribbean. It's going to trigger more quakes up there in New Jersey, New York area, and also eastern part of Canada. Boston side, Ottawa, Canada, those Montreal, those places, guys, are going to see some seismic activity. And I'm just letting you know what's coming for the month of July. I'm not surprised, guys. I've been warning you guys for the past weeks what's about to happen in July. And I told you, you'll start the last week of June, you'll see an uptick of seismic activity in a way you have never seen before. This is going to be one for the record books. Again, over 200 earthquakes. I am going to do a screenshot of this and put it at the end of this video, so I want you guys to see what's really happening, because a picture is 1,000 words. Guys, the quakes around Dominican Republic and around Puerto Rico is insane. I have never seen this before. This is unheard of. So if you live along those two islands, I just want you guys to be careful. Very, very careful, because if you guys ever get a 6.5 or bigger, you guys are going to get a tsunami. Period. And I wouldn't want a 6.5 to hit on the island, because if it does, you're talking about death in the hundreds. Okay. And again, not here to spread fear. I want you guys to be aware and know what's really happening. This is going down for real, folks. The month of July, the month of October is going to be chaotic with seismic activity. Also, South America still seeing a whole bunch of them between Chile and Peru. A whole bunch of them. Now let's go to the New Madrid fault line. Oklahoma is getting quakes. Kansas is getting quakes. Kansas is getting a whole bunch of earthquakes right now, guys, and no one's talking about it, but it's happening. Oklahoma, Kansas is getting quakes. Where else is seeing quakes? Let me see. Yes, Kansas is getting a bunch of them. Oklahoma. Yep, Kansas and Oklahoma right now is getting a bunch of earthquakes. Now let me jump to the San Andreas fault line, which is on the west coast over there in California. The Cascade subduction zone got hit a 4.4 magnitude. That's a big quake, and that's right in front of Oregon shoreline. That tells me the Axel Seamount, which is the super volcano underneath the water there along the Cascade subduction zone, is starting to see big seismic activity. Yes, I said it. There is a super volcano off the shore of Oregon. It's called the Axel Seamount. Where that 4.4 magnitude quake hit, that's where it's located. And also Northern California, between Northern California and the border of Oregon, is seeing huge seismic activity right now. And this is going to trickle all the way up to the Cascade subduction zone. And Alaska, oh boy, Alaska, you guys are getting a barrage of it. And as usual, Japan is seeing a bulk of the earthquake. The Philippines, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, and Tonga. This is the Ring of Fire right here. This right during the month of July, folks. Japan, Indonesia, the Philippines, Taiwan, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Tonga. These places are just going to lit up with earthquakes, man. It's just, I can't stress this enough, guys. What we are about to see in the month of July is going to be unheard of. It's going to be one for the record books. And we got basically a couple more days to go before July comes. And look what's happening. Look what's leading up to July. Just like I told you guys weeks ago what was going to happen is happening. I've been doing this for years. I've been telling you what's going on. And as soon as I tell you guys, it unfolds. And again, I am going to put a picture of the Caribbean. Also, Trinidad got hit a 4, actually, it was a 4.9. They downgraded to a 4.4. Trinidad and Tobago got hit. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands got hit. But where the bulk of this activity is happening right now is around Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. And again, I will put a screenshot at the end of this video so you guys can see this for yourself to realize this is not a joke and it's about to get even worse. The Caribbean is about to be lit up. The New Madrid fault line is about to be lit up with earthquakes. The San Andreas fault line on the west coast is about to be lit up. The Cascade subduction zone is about to be lit up. Alaska is about to be lit up with earthquakes. The Ring of Fire, around the Ring of Fire, Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Tonga, all Solomon Island, all of these places. And again, if you're traveling to Europe and if you're going to Greece or Turkey, these places are going to have some huge seismic activity in the coming days. And you can't say I didn't tell you guys. I'm warning you folks, letting you know what's coming so you can be on the alert. If you're in these areas, head on a swivel, because especially around the Ring of Fire and the Caribbean, if you get hit a 6.5 or bigger, it's going to be a tsunami. Thank you for always watching my video, and I hope this information helped. If anything changes, I'll keep you posted, but I will keep you posted with what's going on with these seismic activity moving into July, and it's going to get worse. Thank you guys. God bless. Enjoy.